Okay, I added the telemetry work the schist, and if you, for example, have the layer here, for example, created, let's create several of them. You can anytime add them to the existed group. Let me visible all, and for example, you can drag them to here one by one. Let's make to the last one here. Yeah, and it will assign the group names and the layer names, group names and the layer names. So I will delete them pressing the Control key and use this icon. Okay, let's start with the blue one. For example, draw an area within these borders. And the blue one is the marble metamorphic. I will a bit increase the transparency of my map. This is good. And start to create an area. To do so, you just choosing your layer and clicking on area. Once you click on some drawing tools under the home tab, it activates your drawing section. So here we have point snapping tools, we have the coordinate calculator. For this project we don't need it. Maybe later I will show you in other projects examples. I usually prefer automatic option when I'm drawing in free mode without snapping to any object, and for me it's fine. If you have points and wanted to connect your drawing to the point, you just can activate the point, and so on. So let me start to draw. So I can see that my drawing, let me draw one something like this and right click to finish the process. Once I right click to finish the process, I can choose the closed, hatched, and also I can give the name to my area. So this is the first my area, for example, if I wanted to use this as a drawing sequence. And I'm clicking OK. So once I click OK, I can see my hash here. At any stage of your drawing and project process, you can go to the layer and, for example, choose the color. In this case, you are changing the color of your border. We can go to the area. We can use the colored hatch and colorize our map. And also what we can do, we can add some angle. This is, for example, we don't need actually an angle here, or we can increase its scale and see it on that way. It depends on your scale. Once you zooming out, it increases, so be careful with the numbers. Usually Netcat offers all settings by default, and these settings are good, but any time you can adjust them from there. If you, for example, want to go to the line, you can use the thickness here and increase it. In this case, your border will be increased. Yeah, this is the border. So I can, in standard, also define the, no, that's okay. I can make a solid fill or unsolid fill. So it will, for example, if I will unsolid, it will give only the border. And by border color also you can make a thematization. But I made a hatch search. I just here go to the line and decreasing the thickness of my border because I don't need the gray layer here. Also, for example, you can change your borders type here. And what else? Yeah, for now I think it's okay. It's a field, an outline. You can also here adjust your border color. You can add the width to your border color here. For example, let me for a while unsolid it to show you here. But if you, for example, not hatching anything, the border color will be your layer color, and so on. So in that way, we are adjusting and making our project layers. Later on, I will make digitizing some examples and show you the results. I will speed up this video. You can skip this part as well. And I'm not sure will I have time codes on YouTube when I will upload or not. I might forget. But anyway, you can go further without time codes as well. Okay, let's get started. So I'm, for example, deleting this by using the quick delete. Or if I have too many objects within my border, but I wanted to I don't want to choose all of them, I can use the delete here, only delete. And for example, by using the window option, draw a window and delete everything inside this window and right click to finish the process. Yes, I want to delete, and I will draw it again. Area, and let's get started.